So just to be clear, then we're talking about a different skill set now with this new technology in terms of what the driller might have been 10 years ago or whatever the period might be. So at what point do you take control of or assert yourself in that new training? Because I can see where if you're a company that's involved in the new innovation and developing the autonomous technology, you're going to know it better than most. So where does your lane start and end around making sure that I understand the new technology and my skills are up to snuff so I can do the job you want?
Yeah. So as soon as you start introducing the tools, you introduce like what we were talking about before, dashboards. But instead of a dashboard for a car, you're introducing a dashboard for a drill. Once you have that, you develop sort of benchmarks on how hard you should be working the drill, like how much pressure you should have, how much water you go in. You develop the benchmarks, and then you develop the best practices. So effectively, if you think about it, you could actually do all this stuff as a video game. And if you can do that...
You're not the first person this week that said that to me. That's how we're going to attract new talent. These are, the kids who understand that level of communication and dexterity and their way of navigating technology.
Yeah, and then it becomes a sexy field again, right? You have a bunch of tools that assist you in doing the best job possible. And a lot of drillers make money based on their output. And if you can give them the tools to get a higher output, everybody's happy with that, and including the driller. If they make more money, they're happy.
Well, we'll take that. The idea.
So that's the innovation side.
Yeah, and I was going to say that part of the innovation really seems to me, just looking around the pavilion here, that really is sort of the pointy end of the spear right now, right? And that seems to be where they're going. The other side of it is I talk to folks, just to start drilling is one thing, but you need the exploration and the development of the site to make sure that when you do the drilling, it's effective and so on. So where is the capital investment and the interest in that in terms of, I can see where this would be really kind of cool and sexy. I want to invest my money in it because it's the cool, sexy thing to do. But I am understanding that even the cycle of exploration investment kind of comes and goes, and they're kind of on the downside or the lower side of where they want to be. How does that slow you down? If exploration investment is slow, does that slow down the orders for the new innovation around drilling?
So that's like I'm a financial guy. That's my background. I'm a financial guy, and one of the major areas that I've always worked on is risk mitigation. And part of risk mitigation is you diversify everything. And effectively, you diversify your product offering. And our product offering, as I was saying before, is fully, it's the full product line that drillers would use. Like all the consumable products, all the capital products, all the innovative products, all that is packaged up. So we've diversified that. Now the next thing that you would do is diversify markets. So one of the initiatives that we've taken on this year is our commitment to our employees. And our commitment is once we hire you, once we train you, once you're on the team, we commit to you that you'll have a job and you won't be laid off, which is really unusual in the exploration business because it is so volatile.
Sure, yeah.
And the way that you do that, we had sort of a temporary method this year, but our long-term method is we have to get counter-cyclical territories. And one of the issues is we were predominantly in North America, Canada, U.S., British Columbia, Quebec, but those are all the same season. So what we've done is we've opened up the South American market. And the South American market is the counter cycle or counter season. And as a result, we can level off our sales and we can keep our people busy throughout the whole piece. So as a result, then you can commit to your employees that it's not going to be working like crazy during the busy period and getting laid off in the slow period, which has been traditionally how the industry has worked.
So you can work in British Columbia when we don't need you there. We can work in Columbia.
Yeah, Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but we sell the products. We don't.
That's what I'm saying.
The drillers, but the drillers are drilling.
You've got
at all
the markets
times of the
there
year.
ready to go. Yeah.
So that was one of the big initiatives that we introduced. And that was the reason that we did that.
So, and I realize this is innovation, and you're kind of out in the leading edge of all of this. But how competitive is the market that you're in? Because you can't be the only one thinking, okay, I got to figure out how to deal with these capacity issues around those who are operating the drills. We all want to be innovative.
Yeah.
I would think it'd be a fairly fierce market, no?
It is, and it's very difficult if you stay with commodity products. So that's why introducing innovations is a good way to break out of that commodity cycle, because if you're in a commodity market, and commodity is just basically a Me Too type product, if you're in a Me Too type product, the only thing that you can play with is price. And effectively, that's a race to the bottom.
Yeah, there's no scarcity there.
Yeah,
right?
so what we end up doing is creating innovation.